The Oregon Ducks have enjoyed great success over the past few years, but recently there's been an uneasiness for some Oregon fans. As the NCAA investigated the Ducks' relationship with Will Lyles, there was the unknown of how severe the punishment for Oregon would be and when it would come. Nearly 2.5 years after reports first surfaced about Oregon's association with Lyles, the NCAA has made its decision. And as far as Oregon fans are concerned, it could have been a lot worse. The Ducks are placed on 3 years probation, lose 1 scholarship for each of the next 3 years, and that's pretty much it. Probably the most significant thing in all this, the Ducks do not get any postseason ban. Huge for a team looking to be in contention for the national title in the next few years. It seems like the whole investigation took a long time for what ultimately amounted to a slap on the wrist, but the NCAA says that the time was necessary to reach what it says was the proper decision.
I've not met an institution that wants to go through the infractions and enforcement process. This was a multi-year effort that certainly existed, and there are penalties that do impact the program. The committee made its decisions based on the information presented to it, not on other speculation and evaluations.
Some of the other lesser penalties include a ban on recruiting services during the probation period, limited contact between coaches and recruits, and also a limit on how many official visits the Ducks can have per year, cut from 56 to 37. Oregon Athletic Director Rob Mullen says while the punishment could have been worse, the sanctions the Ducks did get do still pose their set of challenges.
Well, I mean, the penalties are in place to impact the program, and they will impact it. I mean, you know, it's a very competitive environment for elite-level student-athletes in a number of sports, including football. So anytime you lose the opportunity to have people visit your campus, particularly given what we have to showcase when people visit here, then you'll have an impact.
One of the more interesting notes about the NCAA's ruling is that they also went after Chip Kelly for failure to monitor the program, even though he's no longer with the Ducks. The NCAA placed an 18-month show cause order on Kelly. That means any NCAA team that wants to hire Kelly in the next 18 months has to have that hire approved by the Committee on Infractions. However, that's unlikely to happen as Kelly is just entering his first season with the Philadelphia Eagles. Kelly made a statement earlier today regarding the penalties, saying, now that the NCAA has concluded their investigation and penalized the University of Oregon and its football program, I want to apologize to the University of Oregon, all of its current and former players and fans. I accept my share of the responsibility that led to the penalties. I do expect the University of Oregon to continue to thrive at a high level. They are a talented and resilient group of coaches and players, and I'm sure they will attempt to put today's news behind them very quickly and move forward as they prepare for the 2013 season. And it's not just the team that can finally put this behind them. Same goes for the fans. For the past couple of years, there's been that impending sense of doom as to how harsh the penalties could be. Would there be a bowl ban in a year the Ducks are contending for a national title? How hard would they be hit with scholarship losses? Marty Smith, former president of the Oregon Club of Southern Oregon, says the biggest relief is just being done with all the guessing.
To have it in the past, be done with it after, almost 3 years of this is great. We can now move forward. We know what we're up against. You're going to see Oregon football as an elite program for years to come, and nothing is going to change that.